Okay, so let's go in part two. I've got a highlighter from Estee Lauder that I just pop onto my brow bone and onto the lighter part of my eyeshadow, and I'm going in with a last blend, just ensuring there are no harsh lines finally, and I'm just going in and blending. So then I've got two brushes for at an angle from Morphe, and don't come at me, but this is what I find works. I use this for eyeliner, and I use a dark black eyeshadow, and I literally go at an angle, and I did this off camera just because I find it easier in the big mirror, and I'm just creating like a little bit of a cat eye, like an upward motion. So I'm just cleaning the excess in an upwards motion. As you can see, I use NYX highlighter eyeshadow, and I just put that in the corner of my eyes just to give it that little bit of brightness, that little pop of colour in the corner. So from here I go in with a concealer and I go all under my eyes. This is the only colour that I put under my eyes because I just find that if I put foundation, it just goes in the creases and things. So anyone else do funny faces when you're doing your makeup? So yeah, I'm just going in an upwards motion, trying to get a nice line with the eyeshadow there, just going all underneath. And then what I'll do is I'll get a damp beauty blender and I will just pack it in. I'm like patting it so it's going into the pores. I'm not sweeping it, I'm not moving it, I'm just packing it in so it's all in. As you can see, I haven't gone right under my eyes just purely because it makes my eyes water. Also, I'm going to put colour there anyway, so I just don't need it. So then I go in with a clear translucent powder and I just pack that in, and I don't sweep that off or anything or brush it off. I just leave it, just brightens under your eyes. And then I'm going in under the eyes, like I said. So I'm going in with this brush because it's quite precise, and then I get a bigger brush and I just blend it out just to take away that harsh line. Here we are, blending again with a fluffy brush. Oof. Okay, so I'm just making sure that that is still on there. So then I've got a Primark mascara. It's a dupe, I think, and it works well. £3.50, does the job, so that's what I'm using. So I just keep doing a couple of mascara goes. So I have been using a L'Oreal foundation for a long time, and I've seen this one all over TikTok, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go, and I love it. So I find that it's quite watery and it does go everywhere. I've like dropped it so many places. However, it's so much easier to build the colour up rather than it just being really like cakey. You can just be careful, and as you can see, I keep adding more. So I really like that you can really add it and it just keep building it up. And here's my creaser, want to say hello, so it's like hello. Then I just go in with the translucent and I just pat that on, just making sure, you know. So then I've got a bit of contour upwards, and this is where I put my contour, and I'm literally just patting it in with the same beauty blender, going into the hairline so I don't have like a separate line between my contour and my scalp. And I just pat, always in an upward motion, never rubbing. I don't rub. I just find that patting just moves the product where I need it, and always in an upwards motion, as I'm trying to show you there. Then I just go in a bit more translucent, just, you know, just because. So then this is a really old Estee Lauder blusher. Oh, I'm having a groove there. Blusher colours, and I mix them all together and I'm patting it in, okay, along the line of the contour. And I'm having a good old sing-song, aren't I? So I'm patting it in. I don't brush it because I don't want to move the product about. I just want to pack it in where I want it. I've gone slightly darker because I'm going out for the evening. I have lost my highlighter brush. So this is why I'm using this silly one. But it is my Estee Lauder highlighter, and I put it on my nose and the tops of my cheeks. So then this was a MAC Duo lip thing, and it's supposed to stay for 24 hours. I don't love it and I don't hate it. I prefer my Bobbi Brown, if I'm honest with you. I normally use Bobbi Brown. I think it's called Sand Wash or something like that. It's normally my go-to, but hey ho, I thought I'd give this a bash. Then I just use some NYX spray to fix my makeup. And that's my final look, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. And then that's me having to sort them up. And then ta-da!